me serve in low places where the neon bleeds out and hides all the traces. This old suit still fits me fine, tailored by time and a long line of goodbyes. I got names carved into every dark corner, but tonight I'm just a lonely foreigner, watching the water from this river's edge. The current keeps pulling, it don't take no pledge. The river don't stop for a gentleman's regret. There's a ghost in the humid air now, a fragile thing I didn't know how to allow. It's a melody I sang once, soft as a light, that I never could tell you when I watched you walk by. I hear it now, rising slow from the damp ground, the sound of a man who finally understands. I'm the tree by the riverside, baby. Yeah, unmoving strong, where the flow runs crazy. I can't chase that water, I gotta stand my ground, rooted in the mess of the things I found, watching the current wash clean my worst sins. This is where the quiet reckoning begins. I'm staying right here, I finally see the light. No more running away into the darkest night. This ain't no damn redemption song, just a cold truth whispered right before the dawn. The velvet's warm, the old debts are all paid. The enemies are sleeping in the beds they made. Used to think peace was something you had to buy, or something you had to break someone else to deny. But the only prize worth holding is the one you find inside. Now I'm quiet in the kingdom where I learned how to hide for the first time. So am I, beneath the tired moon. That ghost is still here, but it don't hurt the same. It just reminds me of the fire that fueled the flame. It's a beautiful thing you taught me before you left. A true heart shadow is all that's really left. Oh, I hear it now, rising slow from the damp ground, the sound of a man who finally understands. I'm the tree by the riverside, baby. Yeah, unmoving strong, where the flow runs crazy. I can't chase that water, I gotta stand my ground, rooted in the mess of the things I found, watching the current wash clean my worst sins. This is where the quiet reckoning begins. I'm staying right here, I finally see the light. No more running away into the darkest night. Oh, you thought I needed a way out, a new address, a clean slate, baby, something much less complicated than this cold hard truth of who I am. No, my darling, I just needed a damn moment to look up, to finally lift my head and know that what holds me down is what keeps me standing instead. The roots run deeper than the sins I knew. Trees by the riverside, just a tree, just the riverside. the riverside, strong now. I'm right here. A tree, oh, a tree.
The clock on the wall reads a quiet 3. The street lights bleed gold where the rain meets me. Just shadows and glass in the silence I keep, and promises I can't afford to sleep. The city sleeps and whispers now, a cold blue stain across the pane. They came for the deeds, they took the maps, they left me standing in the rain. My ledger's closed, the house is cold, the victory they claim is wide, but there's a quiet kind of peace that settles when you got nothing left to hide, nothing left to gain, or nothing left to lose. They're waiting for the tremor, the hand to shake, the desperate hollow plea. But all that's left is simple now, just the man in the mirror and me. The fancy talk is gone, the easy bets are done. I see the true horizon now, the one I should have faced in life with maidens. I'm sailing through the storm, baby, with nothing but the truth and the will. The anchors dropped on what was lost, the only honest thing I feel. Just a line on the water, a single flickering light on the shore. I've been broken down so many times, I know exactly what I'm fighting for. Yeah, I know the reason. The paper loss was deep. They thought the pressure broke the man. They didn't touch the one true thing, the final solid cornerstone of the plan. And that was you, my ghost, my strength, the silence you left in the hall. The only true cost counted up was the moment I feared you'd see me fall. And the worst of it was seeing that shadow in your eyes, the quiet judgment in the mirror of your true goodbye. They're waiting for the tremor, the hand to shake, the desperate hollow plea. But all that's left is simple now, just the man in the mirror and me. The weight is off my shoulders now, the lies are burned away. There's only one direction left, and that's a brand new kind of day. I'm sailing through the storm, baby, nothing but the truth and the will. The anchors dropped on what was lost, the only honest thing I feel. Just a line on the water, a single flickering light on the shore. I've been broken down so many times, I know exactly what I'm fighting for. And the source is simple, baby. The clearest light I see is the man I gotta be, just to get back to me. The vessel is steady, the course is true. The simple things, yeah, that's what gets you through. Just sailing, sailing. Sailing, sailing.
Street lights bleed through the heavy blinds. Another long night that the darkness finds. I got the city humming low outside my window pane. It's a heavy kind of silence and it knows my name. Been counting paper, counting favors, counting every slide. The kind of business that steals the color from the light. And every deal closed, every gamble that I won, it all just fades to shadow when the real work's done. But the wait, it doesn't break me, son, you understand. I just need one true thing to hold on to in my hand. And that's where the memory steps in, quiet and slow. A simple, perfect moment from so long ago. Sweet memories, they taste like truth in a world of lies. A clear blue moon reflected in your eyes. Yeah, I keep that picture tucked away beneath the strain. Chill, slow and soul crushing sweet, it washes out the rain. It's the clarity, darling, the only clarity I know. Yeah, we were standing on a fire escape, 19 floors up, not a sound but the wind rattling in your coffee cup. No diamonds flashing, no threats whispered, no deals to make, just the silence of a promise. For goodness sake, you saw the whole damn darkness I was trying hard to hide. But you didn't flinch, you just moved closer to my side. You didn't ask me what I do or how I spend my days. You just looked right through the hustle, through the desperate maze. And in that second, I was just a man, you see. Nothing more, nothing less, and that was everything to me. tucked away beneath the strain. Chill, slow and soul crushing, sweet, it washes out the rain. It's the clarity, darling, the only clarity I know. They say a man like me, he can't afford to feel that everything you touch eventually has got appeal. But I know different now, I have the proof I do, that purity existed and that part of me is true. I carry that weight, yes, but I carry this light too. It tells me where to head when I'm driving through the night. Just one good memory, that's all you really need to get up in the morning and plant a better seed. Oh. The city sleeps, but I never do. Counting scars like I'm counting on you. Tailored suit, hidden intention, living a life too dark to mention. I built a fortress out of pride and stone, king of the castle sitting all alone. But the air gets thin when the walls are high, and a hard man forgets how to look at the sky. I poured a drink, watched the amber shine, and realized the prison was only mine. The lock is broken, the door is wide. Door is wide. Put the weapon down, leave it on the floor. Open mind. You don't have to fight the war no more. Let the glass break, let the sun blind. Breathe it in, open mind. I used to think strength was a clenched fist, checking names off a jagged list. But there's a power in the silence, son, knowing the battle's over before it's begun. I see the world in a shade of blue, but the gold is finally coming through. Forgiveness ain't for the ones who wronged me, it's for the man in the mirror so he can breathe. It takes a mad of fear to hate. It takes a lot of time to wait, but it only takes a second to let it go. Adjust my tie, step into the street. New rhythm guiding my heavy feet. The shadows are long, but I'm walking tall. Not afraid to rise, not afraid to fall. A gentleman knows when the deal is done, when to holster the anger, when to welcome the sun. Everything is clear now. No more noise, just
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let the temperature drop, just to see who's still standing when the fog clears. Turn the heat up, let's ride. Wipers moving like a pendulum, time ticking slow. Got the city in the window, watching the neon glow. I used to run with the wolves, used to hunt in the street. Now I glide on the leather, comfortable in the sea. They say the world is getting colder, I say let it freeze. I paid a high price for this silence and the seas. No noise in the cabin, just the hum of the engine. I left the chaos behind, that was my intervention. So let it be a cold winter, let the frost cover up the ground. I need the air crisp, I need the stillness all around. Let it be a cold winter, 'cause when the leaves all fall away, that's when you finally see the sun. On a brighter day, clarity. Yeah. Grip on the wheel, hand steady, no shaking. This is a life I build, not a life I'm faking. Dark blues in the sky, but there's gold in my veins. I found a shelter in the middle of the rain. I don't need a crowd, I don't need the applause. I'm a gentleman moving by my own set of laws. See, the cold kills the parasites, kills the disease, leaves me right here floating on a summer breeze. And I'm not hiding from the storm, I'm driving through it. If you want the peace, man, you gotta pursue it. The glass is foggy, but my vision is perfect. Every scar I got, yeah, it was worth it. Frost cover up the ground. I need the air crisp, I need the stillness all around. Yeah. Let it be a cold wind, 'cause when the leaves all fall away, that's when you finally see the sun. On a brighter day, yeah. The view is better when it's clear. Hope is a warm coat, keep it simple. Drive slow, drive slow. Yeah.
Yeah. Let the world spin. I'm right where I need to be. Neon lights bleeding through the blinds. I watch the city lose its mind. Sirens wailing in the distance, a lullaby for the restless. But I ain't running no more, I crossed off the checklist. The glass is heavy in my hand, amber and cold. I traded the shiny new lies for a truth that's sold. They think power is the noise, the shout, the sin. I found our powers where the silence begins. Let the young wolves hunt, let them flash and bite. I'm the king sitting calm in the dead of the night. No fear in the heart, no fog in the view, just the clarity of knowing what is true. And I found peace within. Not a surrender, it's the only way to win. Let the storm crash, let the walls cave in. I'm steady as a rock with this peace within. Yeah. Used to think a heavy crown made a man stand tall, till I learned that letting go is the hardest fight of all. My suit is sharp, but my soul is softer now. I don't need to raise my voice to make the shadows bow. It's a different kind of gangster, a different kind of tough. When you look in the mirror and realize you're enough. The demons try to dance, but the music changed the tempo. Now everything is smooth, everything is simple. It cost me nights, it cost me friends. It took a lifetime to see where the circle ends. It's dark blue, but the sun is coming through. That's why I got this peace within. It's not a surrender, it's the only way to win. Let the storm crash, let the walls cave in. I'm standing right here with my peace within. Clear eyes, full heart, no noise, peace.